Hello, affiliates, and welcome to the 10-Minute Funnel Challenge webinar. My name's Stephanie, and I am here with three of our ClickBank marketing team members, Taylor, Spud, and Daniel, and they are going to take on a crazy challenge for you here today. You guys can wave, say hi, what's up?
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
So today I have challenged these three marketing members to see if they can build not one, not two, but three niche specific landing pages for you here in the next 30 minutes. And that's only 10 minutes per participant per funnel. Let's see if they can do it.
Let's go.
Woo! So excited. They're going to be building these funnels inside the only marketing funnel builder specifically for ClickBank offers. And this is our new funnel builder. It's called Accelerator. We're going to show you here today how easy it is to use, how easy it is to build your own niche specific funnels. And I think we're all just really excited. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, you
so.
guys, 10 minutes, hard stop. It's going to be a challenge, but we'll see if we can do it.
Yeah, I have my timer. They're going to be stopwatched.
If this goes well, there could be a surprise at the end too, right?
Absolutely. Guess
Yeah.
you have to stick around and find out.
Cool. Sweet.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to Spud, and
Okay.
he has been challenged to build a video pre-sale landing page, and it's designed specifically for Prodentum with paid YouTube traffic in mind. And Spud, I'm ready to start it. Hold on, let me get it on there. 3, 2, 1. You're
Go.
going.
All right, cool. Well, for obvious reasons, yeah, I'm going to pick Accelerator as my builder. But before I jump into that, I wanted to cover real quick. So again, I'm targeting Prodentum, that offer on ClickBank using paid YouTube traffic. So the first thing that someone would want to do is go find Prodentum in the marketplace, which I've done here. Click on their affiliate page. Get over here, you'll see something like this. And what I'm going to do is slap in our ID that we're using for today's webinar. It's our Spark affiliate ID. And I'm going to call this webinar 1. And as you can see, I've already got my hop link ready to go. So that's something I'm going to need here in just a second. After that, if you use that hop link, it's going to point to their sales page here, which I've already reviewed. And we've already prepared some headlines and some copy that you're going to see me pasting in. And let's do it. So I'm going to jump back over to Accelerator. I'm going to select new funnel. And looking through here, I want to use a video pre-sale, but I really like this lean biome one. So I'm actually, because I like this ribbon at the top of it and I like the side by side. So I'm actually going to select this as my template to start with. And once I get here, I'm going to click edit page and hop in and start going. So right off the bat, I have watched the VSL, and there's a few things I'm pulling out. I'm going for an ancestors type of an angle. Like, hey, they have this really cool selling mechanism around the secret that our ancestors knew to have really healthy teeth. So I like that angle. I'm going to be using that. But they also have this really cool, like, can you rebuild your gums and teeth with candy headline that I'm going to be using up here at the top. So I'm going to drop that in first. Try to create some curiosity, basically. Actually, I'm just going to put my caps lock on and type this in. Rebuild your gums and teeth with a candy. To just spark some initial curiosity. I also am a big believer in trying to, from a branding standpoint, match up some colors. So I'm using a quick Chrome extension to pick a color from this page. I'm going to grab this hex code. I'm going to go over here, go to this section, and we're going to edit that into the color.
That's pretty slick. I didn't know you had a color extension picker on Chrome. That's really good. I got to steal that from you.
All right. And I think this yellow, let's try it. The yellow could work. I'm going to grab that yellow too because I want the candy to stick out. Let's see if we can do that. I'm going to change the color real quick. See how it looks. Honestly, it's a little flat for me. Let me see if I can pick another yellow. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, cool. So from here, I'm going to focus on the image next. So I've preset an image, already targeting this Prodentum offer. Again, I'm using that ancestor hook, and I'm going to I'm going to swap this image out real quick using this replace. And instead of using a file, I'm actually going to grab a URL because I have this hosted somewhere real quick. So you can use a file, but I'm going to drop in this guy, replace that, and there's the image that I'm going to be using. I don't love the rounded corners, so I'm going to go with a square for that. And I've got my image in there. Next, I'm going to grab my headline. How are we doing on time?
You have 6 minutes and 4 seconds left. But I was going to ask you, so when you pulled this up, that looked like a video to me. So that's actually a picture, and that's going to take them to a video?
Yes, the goal here
Very
is like from an ad. The biggest thing for this page, from ad to this build, this pre-sales page, is I really just want them to be focused on spiking some curiosity that I'm going to have a call to action to watch a video. So that image, yes, the big thing there is to get them to click on that, and I'm going to take them over to ProDentum's VSL page, basically.
sweet.
Smart. Little play button gets people to prep. Like, okay, I want to watch this video. Boom. It's your hop link. That's cool.
So next, what I'm doing is I'm starting to build my copy, and I haven't touched formatting yet. I did a main headline here around that ancestor kind of hook that I really like from the VSL, and then I'm going to have that additional line. It's not what you might think. I love using lines like that because we're trying to just generate some curiosity and really entice them to want to find out by clicking the video that we're going to have a call to action around. Next, I'm going to hit on some like pain points again that I've taken straight from ProDentum's VSL. I really liked all these, like really common pain points, so I'm trying to agitate there. Then here's where we're really specifically getting into that video copy around what it will show you, treating the root to those problems, not the symptoms. All these things, guys, I'm taking straight from ProDentum's VSL. And then I really like, they had some like additional like scientific type of a note that I'm going to add here at the bottom. All right, let's get into formatting here. So I really like just typical Arial, something pretty standard and really legible for um, my text. And I'm going to drop in single just so I can keep everything really concise, because my goal for this is to keep everything above the fold. So I'm
What's above the fold?
so that it's all on the screen, that without scrolling, basically the viewable screen area that they'll initially see. It's a little too tight. Maybe, yeah, 1.5 looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go with that. And again, I'm going to start to call out with some yellow how our ancestors had better teeth than we do today, but I'm going to highlight that section because I like that. There's some yellow there. This guy I'm going to make, actually, it's looking a little thin, so I'm going to bold all of that. Not what you might think. How much time?
3 minutes, 15 seconds.
Okay, we're doing good. All right. I'm not going to mess a whole lot with all this, but here I'm going to shrink this up quite a bit to make it look like a real kind of disclaimer. I like the italics on it, so I'm going to keep that. But let's go down to maybe 12-ish. Shrink that down to a single space. So, it kind of looks like a real disclaimer kind of a thing. And it's funny that people really pay attention to something with like an asterisk that, yeah, kind of a little trick there. It's like the old PS copywriting trick, like trying to make it discreet, but not at the same time. Let's see here, single, put a little space in here. Yeah, I like that. All right, cool. Now to our call to action here. So I'm going to want to go into button settings. I'm going to try, oh yeah, there's a yellow preset. Sweet. So there's presets here. I'm just going to use a yellow preset just to make it quick and easy. I'm also going to make my main call to action. Again, I'm really wanting to focus on watch the video. That's the big thing there. See this link right here?
Bud.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm going to go back to my page here. This is a very critical step. Grab my link, go back over, drop it in here. So that's going to point to that page. Let's save it. See how it looks. It's going to reload. There's my yellow. I like it. I like it. Last step here, if they do click on this video, we need to make sure that we link to that same hop link, your hop link. So I'm dropping that in there. And oops, I think I accidentally closed that. There we go. Drop that in there. Sorry, I had to move the video prompter. Okay, cool. I am liking this. What do you guys think? Any
I think it
final
looks so
tweaks?
good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Love the branding. Love the colors being consistent across the CTA and the headline and the image.
And I think the cool thing to point out here is you haven't even said what the product is yet. That's a huge thing that I think a lot of affiliates make a mistake with, is they feel like they got to sell the product here on this page. You're literally just taking like curiosity points to go get them to learn what this secret is, which is awesome. I think you do a really good job with it.
Touching on the pain. I thought that ancestor thing that they put in their VSL is super interesting. So I leaned into that. Again, big watch the video. We'll test our hop link here. Boom, over to their VSL page. And I love that it kind of matches, with their general colors and branding. I think that's important.
It's really smart.
Boom, done. Call me done.
24 seconds to spare.
Oh,
I'm going to write that down because let's see if Taylor or Daniel can beat you.
It goes surprisingly fast, I will say. That was actually like more tricky than I thought it was going to be.
I have to say, I haven't seen a lot of those done. I talked to a lot of our affiliates in the Discord community, but those pages look so overwhelming. And you didn't have to do. You just had to take from someone else. It was all on that tools page for you, so you didn't have to create anything. It was really just
yeah, that lean biome template is money for that type of a page. And Taylor, I got to credit you. You were the one that originally put that template in Accelerator. So nice work.
All good. It works well. I mean, honestly, we see a lot of pages being submitted. People are using those templates and having some success with them, which is cool. And again, you don't want to just rip off and copy the template word for word. You can try new stuff, but I mean, Spud, your iteration on that is awesome. It looks, I think, even better than the original, which is great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Makes it way less intimidating. All right. Daniel, do you think you can do it faster than Spud did?
Yes, absolutely.
26 seconds left?
You had 24 seconds left on 24. The clock.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're going to pass it off to Daniel, and he's going to show you how to build a lead magnet funnel for Facebook ads. It's for one of our top eBiz products, Wealth DNA. So I'm going to reset my timer. We got our 10 minutes pulled up, ready to go. Are you ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, you're going.
Awesome. Okay, so this is for a Facebook lead magnet. The idea being that you send cold traffic from Facebook over to a landing page, and your goal is just like the other one, is to use curiosity to get people to click. But the big difference is instead of it going straight over to the sales page, you're actually going to get them to sign up for they're going to opt in order to claim a lead magnet. And so in ours today, that's what we'll be focused on. So the product is called Wealth DNA Code. This is where you can find it on the marketplace. This is the affiliate tools page. Similar to what Spud did, you can put in your name, you can put in your email, you can add your ClickBank ID and have it generate a hop link, which we'll use later on. And then, of course, this is the VSL that we're going to try to point people to. It also has a text version. So to get going on building this out, I'm going to generate a new funnel, and we want to do something more in the realm of a lead magnet. And so I liked this lead gen magnet funnel that already exists. What's really good about this is it has the page. It also has a button pop-up with the form for you to fill out as the lead. And all that is done totally for you. So let's get going with this. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show real quick, just kind of point out, this is what we're going to try to build. I'm going to try to do something almost exactly like this. So let's see how it goes.
I love that flow was built for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a really important feature here is you're not having to figure it out from scratch. You're able to just figure out what you want to say copy wise and image wise, and the actual like structure of it all is figured out for you, which is a big
Hooking up autoresponders, ESPs, dealing with all the integration stuff, that is a pain in the ass if you've ever had to do it. So it's pretty nice that that's done. That's rad.
So I'm going to browse our images. We have some of these already set up. Here's the one for Wealth DNA code. So right off the bat, I'm able to pop an image in there. And then our headline is very simply unlock your wealth DNA, which is obviously the same title as the lead magnet, but the whole point of all this is just curiosity. That's the name of the game. We want people to land on this page and be like, well, what is that? Like, and how do I do that? And if you can encourage them to click, then you'll be able to get them to claim the lead magnet and then ultimately go over to the sales page and consume the VSL.
Nice. So you're going in and changing the background of a section here, Daniel?
Yeah. So if you notice in the original landing page, that had this nice like spacey background to it, which in case it wasn't clear, like this whole offer is kind of a, spirituality manifestation type of offer that's specific to wealth. And so the whole idea is, how do you encourage, how do you make it so that you can get over any like hangups that are keeping you from attracting wealth in your life. So I wanted to pull that in here. Browse images.
This is so cool. So if I didn't already have a photo that I wanted to use, where would you find one like that?
There are definitely a lot of places online, like a Pexels or an Unsplash, where you could go look for sort of stock photos that are totally free to use that could give you that feeling that you're trying to evoke with your page. You can also sign up for something like Shutterstock and get paid ones that give you a lot to choose from.
That's awesome.
You can even search, Daniel, too. I saw you doing it as well. Just when you click in there, I think Accelerator has the ability to search some very basic stock photos too. So if you type like wealth or something like that, there's a bunch of stuff that can come up as well, just built right into it.
Wow, that's awesome. We see
So
that at the same time.
What time are we at?
What's his time at?
Oh, 5:04. I was
halfway.
too like enthralled. This is so cool. I stopped watching the time. You just passed halfway.
Nice.
All right. So you can see right now the built-in form is kind of basic and kind of stock. But we can go to the pop-up settings and we can customize that button. We can customize what happens. We can also customize the form. So I'm going to do some of that real quick. So call to action, rather than just call to action, which is not a good call to action, we're going to go with free download, nice capital letters to encourage people to claim their free download. Button style, primary theme. I think for a money offer, green is going to be really good for that. And then for the content, get your free gift isn't bad, but we actually have a form that we've already built out that I want to use for this one. So I'm going to do that.
And you did that inside here too.
What?
You built the form in here too?
You build the form in Accelerator. I'm just, for the sake of time, I'm fudging it a little bit and using a pre-made form for that. But you can see that that's available now. So you can see it's a nice form. Get your free gift, your name, email. We can also go in and tweak the copy on the button and all that to make it exactly what we want. But just so you can see like that, what that process looks like.
I like the green. That looks nice.
Yeah. It's a cool background.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just adding a little bit more copy to kind of encourage people to do the click. You can easily just drag in Accelerator to get it
Nice.
to move the elements around, which is super handy.
So you just move that text element above the button instead.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And we're already getting pretty close to what I want. If we go back here, you can see like we're getting pretty close to that. There's another thing that I wanted to adjust, because for this, like they mentioned, having everything above the fold is really good. So we can adjust this full screen and lock spacing, and we can actually adjust the pixel count so that the overall size of the image is just a little bit nicer.
Pro tip there.
Yeah, that is a good tip.
Yeah, it's really it's really good to be able to adjust that so that everything fits in the space that you want it to. And then another
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and do one more quick thing. So we have section templates. You can grab different things and place them in there. I'm going to go to a module. I'm going to just do a blank module. I'm going to put it at the bottom here in a separate section. And what we want to do, we want to match this little box here at the bottom with this little disclaimer. So
I need to just ask a bunch of questions and slow you down.
I know you're cruising. This is really
cool. Slow down, Daniel.
No, I want to go fast. All right.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to grab the copy for that.
So this was coming from Facebook ads, right? It was
Yep.
The concept on this one, yeah.
Yeah, it is, but I did want to point out that lead magnets are not exclusive to Facebook or to that traffic source. Like you can absolutely decide to do this from a blog, from a social account, any other source you have where you feel like there's qualified traffic that you can send over there. You can absolutely make it work. But in this case, that was just the source that we wanted to go with.
And Steph, I should mention that on that pre-sale video page we just watched too, it works great not only for YouTube paid traffic, but yeah, other types of paid traffic. That's a super common layout too. That video pre-sale, awesome. It's just that little video thumbnail or whatever.
Yep.
All right, Daniel, you're at 20 seconds.
Okay, well, I think I'm done. So
my tactic worked.
Beat him by 6 seconds.
I did take some moments to try to expand on the strategy and stuff, but the mechanics of it, obviously, I was able to do that in under 10 minutes. So
yeah,
challenge complete.
And the cool thing is, Daniel, too, like the whole other part of that too, which is already done for you in Accelerator. Like when people put in their email into that form, you have the ability to send them emails, which most of the sellers have already pre-written that come preloaded into the email. Into our like email contact manager, all this stuff. So instead of you like, oh, what do I send them? It's literally in your Accelerator account, ready to be sent, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of really cool things that you can do with that lead magnet form too, that go beyond what we could possibly fit in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did want to emphasize that the lead magnet gets sent through Accelerator. Like we have the email functionality built in. So as you collect the opt-ins, the subscribers, you're able to automatically send them the lead magnet. And then on the thank you page, which I wasn't able to get to, you would show them the VSL through your affiliate link. So all the functionality is built right into Accelerator, makes it really easy.
I'm learning as I'm watching you guys do this. You always like start with your hop link, grab it, end with it, test it. Like start hop link kind of pads the ends of the process, which is really cool. All right. Guys, you guys are in this tool. It's brand new. I haven't spent a lot of time in it. I'm like blown away at how easy this looks. It
makes it pretty easy. Yeah.
It looks fun. It looks fun to play around with, match the colors. That's awesome. All right, Taylor, we've got 24 and 20 seconds left on the clock. So we'll see how you do. Taylor's going to build us an advertorial funnel designed for blog or email traffic. And he's going to be showing how you would do this for one of our top products called Menno Rescue.
Yes. Also, I just got to say, I don't know what we're going to do with the extra 3 minutes that we're going to have when I'm done building this.
Oh, really?
Game on.
Right.
Okay,
Three.
let me share my screen first, real quick.
You're right. You're right.
Start the timer now, Steph. Don't let him do too much setup.
Let's see. Hold on, let me find
This
the
is
right tab.
competitive.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's getting competitive. There we go.
Ready?
Yep. Can you guys see
3.
this?
Yep. And you're off. 10
Okay,
minutes.
sweet. So, real quick, I just wanted to say an advertorial is just a really fancy way of saying disguised as like a news article or an editorial, something like that. So, it's primarily text based and it looks and reads somewhat like a news article or like an editorial that you would see on like CNN or any news site. So, offer that we're starting with is going to be Mino Rescue. So, I'm going to click on their affiliate tools page first, real quick. I'm going to go type in my affiliate ID. And here's the cool thing. So it's going to pop your affiliate ID right here. But for an advertorial, now Spud's funnel that he was building, you're trying to get someone to watch a VSL or a video, right? For an advertorial, you're going to want to try to get someone reading first. So I'm going to show you a cool little trick. So you're going to actually set this to your TSL. You're going to copy this, and then you're just going to paste it. And here's the cool trick. You get basically the entire VSL, but in text format and somewhat different. So here's how I'm going to show you how we're going to start doing this. So we're going to come back.
Taylor, that's the vendor's TSL that you're showing.
The vendor's TSL, yeah. So this is not something that you're going to be building. This is just somewhere where I want you guys, as you're building your advertorial pages, to take inspiration from and grab your hooks, grab your inspiration for your copy, nice. Things like this. So just keep that open in one tab, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do here in a second. So we're going to go into Accelerator, we're going to do funnel, and then actually there's an advertorial template in here, but guys, I want you to use the text pre-sell right to start for this, just because we're going to start from a blank.
Ooh, tricky.
Yes. So as you can see, we've got a totally blank slate here, but what we're going to do is we're going to do something cool. So we're going to go back to our TSL, right? So this is the vendor's TSL. What you're going to do is you're going to copy, and you're not going to copy the whole thing, but this first leading paragraph, what you're going to do, because if you read through this, there's some really good pieces in there that tease like kind of some of the pain points and the benefits. So you're going to pop over to ChatGPT. What I want you to do is start with this prompt and say, rewrite this as a news article. And then you're going to paste just that opening paragraph in here. ChatGPT is going to give you your headline, your subhead, right? Something like this. So what you're going to start doing is you're going to grab basically your headline that it suggested right up here. You're going to come back over to your ClickBank editor. You're going to paste this in. Again, this is literally something that ChatGPT wrote. Okay, and this is really cool because there's millions of news articles out there. So ChatGPT has read a ton of them, so they know how to write in this, right? So bear with me. I'm gonna do some formatting here in a second, and then something cool that I want you guys to see on this TSL too. We're trying to become a news article, right? So this is going to be the person basically that's going to give you that social proof. So if you see this right here, we're just going to copy this. This is who we're claiming is writing this, and then you're going to basically, we're going to put this right here. We're going to paste this. We'll mess with this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to ChatGPT, and we are going to copy this. And again, guys, I'm going really quickly here. You're going to, what I would recommend doing is going back to this, and you can literally just copy just really interesting pieces and then create a doc where you can paste them all in, and then you can really start to get a good news article feel going. So it's not you're just copy and paste, and you're going to want to do some work into this. But yeah, this is kind of what's going to happen. So I'm actually I'm going to remove this button real quick because news articles usually don't have calls to action right above here, right? So remove this too. Okay.
Taylor, I'm glad you mentioned to go in and edit it, because I was about to tell you were breaking one of the cardinal rules in our Spark coursework, but you're telling them to have the human touch, which if you watch our coursework, it talks a lot about that.
Yes, for sure. So yeah, most of the time you guys are going to want to have a CTA unless something like this, right? We're trying to make it read like a news article. So that's the one time that you're going to be able to, that's where your headline becomes really, really important, right? So we're going to come back here. And again, guys, do not just copy and paste whatever ChatGPT spits you out. I know that this is going to be, I've done my research ahead of time, and I've actually, kind of went through and adjusted some of this, but just to show you what you can do with this. So we're going to paste this out, and then obviously need to get some good spacing in here, right? If you ever go look at a news article, which I encourage you to do while you're building this, go to CNN.com, literally just look and see how quickly, like how many line breaks they have. It's usually 2 to 3 sentences tops, and then you're blowing through this. So I am going to add some images now into this, right? So there's certain things in here where there's a cool little feature, which I just found the other day. There's like a little quick insert. And if you go into here, let me go to my desktop folder real quick. Grab this. So they talk a lot about this chaos hormone, right? In this VSL. I'm going to put this right above here. And again, you're going to want to make sure the copy matches this. But again, if you guys have ever seen a news article, there's a lot of imagery right in between as they talk about it. And again, for time, I'm making sure that you guys just understand how this is built. You're going to want to make sure you read through and make sure all the images, all match up, right? So, but for example, right here, for instance, Helen, right? That's who this entire story and this entire VSL is about. We took an image straight from Accelerator right in here, and this is Helen, right? So you can do another thing that a lot of news articles do. They basically put like a little caption right below it. Let me show you this, right? So we are going to make this super tiny. Let's go 11. Let's
that quick insert thing is money. That's nice.
Yeah, it's
So
cool.
quick time check. You're at 3 minutes and 38 seconds. I was so entertained and like enthralled in what you're doing. I forgot to tell you were halfway.
All right, sweet. So again, guys, we can't forget our calls to action. So we're going to take a page out of Spud's book here and then go right with that same exact thing. Right when you get to the end of this, when people are curious about what this, basically what this berry is, what the chaos hormone is, you're going to basically link here. But let me finish up because I'm running out of time here. But let's do a quick image. Let's see, which one did I want to use for this? Let's go my images. Where is she? Let's use this again, just for a quick example. But again, you're going to want to make this look a lot better, guys. So again, I'm going through this, but the best thing to do here, guys, is your calls to action are the most important. That's how people are going to click on your hop link, right? So you're not going to have buttons littered throughout the page. What you're going to do is you're actually going to link. This is where you're going to put your hop link. So you want to bold this, underline it, and then, right, we're going to put our hop link that we found right here, and then make sure it's going to the VSL, obviously. We go here, put your URL into this, right? You go insert, and then now anytime there's some unique call to action, or some people are like, what is the menopause roller coaster? Or hey, what is this chaos hormone, right? You want to make sure that you're bolding it, underlining it, and linking it, because those are the curiosity hooks that people are like, we keep talking about this chaos hormone. What is it? So when someone's reading, they want to click and learn. That takes them directly to the VSL, which explains to them how this chaos hormone was discovered, right? All kinds of stuff like this. So make sure you read all the way through this. Find any sort of interesting thing that could possibly people, like, hey, she shed an astounding 49 pounds of stubborn fat, right? Again, bold, underline, link, paste, boom, you're in. So let me do some quick. How much time do I have? Because I may just cut over and show them.
30 seconds.
Minute 30. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to add, again, we're going to take something from that Spud used. Again, these bold statements are really good. They do an awesome job of just, I usually call them a primer, but they do a really good job at kind of just prepping people for what they're about to see. So, right, North American Menopause Society makes new hormonal discovery. I'm going to change it to black because, again, guys, we want to mimic as much as we can a news site kind of trust, right? We're going to save. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller too. Spacing. I'm going to bring this down. Let's make this a little bit. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Let me see if I can get this on one line. How much time do I have?
I think you
20
should work that.
seconds.
Damn it! I didn't back my talk up.
I was about to say, I think you should work that headline again, man. I don't think it's quite right.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, okay. This is taking way longer than I would have thought. But okay, fast forward. So I'm speed building this, but I want to show you guys real quick what
There's
the
the
end
timer. But you're
result
doing
looks
great.
like. Can you guys see this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That slimmer image definitely makes that look nicer at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys can see. I mean, again, I was trying to do this quick, but this is basically what I was building. So
Yeah.
again, we're trying to do something that resembles like a news article, right? I chose black and red, right, just to do this chaos hormone. And if you scroll down, right, there's cool things you can do with multiple columns and Accelerator to make it look like this. But if you look, recent research, chaos hormone, simple breakfast ritual, remarkable 49-pound weight loss, right? All of these things, that's all your hop link, guys. So like as people are reading through this, they're reading this news article like, oh, what is this new discovery? This link is going to take them to that VSL to watch the full report. Again, nice. We have the little thumbnail here. And then I did say we don't have a CTA, but it's good if, if you really want to add one, it kind of adds this all the way through. And again, the longer this feels, the more it's going to read like a news article. Again, same thing here. So you can pepper these throughout, even some display ads, stuff like this. But
nice.
I failed. I went over my 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you guys a final product of what this can look like. Honestly, if I had 5 more minutes, we probably could have made it look like this. But
Taylor, you went over by 47 seconds, so we balanced out. We did it. The challenge
was perfect.
Yeah.
The challenge was the 30 minutes. So that was just really cool to watch. There was so many things built into that, and you guys were just like cruising through it. It makes, like, when you come into this, I know for a lot of our students it can seem so daunting to be like, how am I going to make pages that look like that? Where do I put my hop link? How do I get paid? Like, how do I do this? And watching you guys do this is so reassuring, and it was really, really clean.
That's awesome. The nice part about Accelerator too, I will say, because I've used a ton of landing page builders, and like this one is very simple, and it's literally for the things you're going to be doing on ClickBank. So there's not a lot of tools to get lost in, right? Like, so you guys were looking like that. Editing text was so simple. Like a lot of pieces you have to come in, you have to do some like custom styles or like, use WordPress plugins. I mean, Daniel, you've written blogs, you're a WordPress wizard. And I get lost every time I go in there, even just trying to find the pages I'm trying to build. So like, I think that is one benefit of Accelerator is the ease and just the focus of like, I'm building a landing page, not I'm trying to build this giant website and this massive thing that needs to look like this crazy brand of Nike or something like that. It's like, it's really good for that very specific reason.
Yeah,
oh, Spud, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say another thing I'm loving about what's inside Accelerator today is like some of these templates that you just saw us use, like the pre-sales video, advertorial, lead magnet. As you saw, there was all these really cool templates in there that are already proven formats that are working for affiliates on ClickBank. And so all of the templates are also out of the norm that way, where they're templates truly designed for affiliates based on things that are working today, which it makes it quick, makes it fast and simple. I mean, you saw by using those templates how quickly you're able to just generate something that will work. And I think that's a really key part of it.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, I would just add on the idea of the funnel. Some of those were more like individual landing pages, but for something like the lead magnet funnel, having all of those pieces, like the idea of sitting down and saying, okay, I have to build a page, which is the part I already did for you, but then also I need to like come up with an entire sequence of emails to send to the people that subscribe, and I also have to come up with a thank you page, and I have to like manage a form and all these different things, and I have to connect them with all these separate tools. It's really daunting if you're not experienced with this stuff. And so it's really nice that Accelerator is like, oh, you want to do a lead magnet style funnel? Well, boom, everything is right there.
Yeah. You guys can see it's literally all connected for you. So it's not like what comes first, the automation or this, like even with something as complicated as a lead magnet, it's all there, which is very cool.
Yeah. So much what I see here, I can tell when ClickBank built this, that like, not only did they look at what our top performing funnels look like, because you can see that professionalism, but I can also see that you like looked at what the feedback from some of our Spark student was with like ease, and you got rid of so many of those entries, like those barrier entries for people who just want to get started. It makes it so much easier, and it takes off a lot of that heavy lift that a lot of people experience when they get started.
Absolutely. I think so. Probably can already guess the surprise, but yeah, obviously we're using Accelerator for all these page building today. It's super fast. You sign up, you tell us the niche you're promoting in, the traffic source, and it will even do an intelligent suggestion of the types of templates to get started with. The onboarding makes it really quick. That's why we called it Accelerator. So the surprise is, if you've watched this webinar, we actually, like, normally instead of 87 a month for Accelerator, we'd love to offer, since you've watched this webinar and you've checked out Accelerator and had some fun with us today, we're gonna do a 47 a month. Yeah, we're going down to 47, right, Taylor? 47 a month, monthly for Accelerator, which is it's an awesome deal for a landing page builder, email marketing tool, CRM, the whole deal. So that's a special that we'd like to put in front of you today, as well as there's also a 6-month package that you can also buy that has even more savings. You can buy 6 months of this tool, I believe, for $197. So incredible deal. And the biggest heads up, the biggest surprise is 3. So Wealth DNA Code, Pro Denim, and Menno Rescue, right? All we actually have more complete templates that are similar to the ones you just saw today, but much more polished and complete. That we actually, so the big thing is watch out for those to be put in front of you right after you go monthly or with the 6-month package. You'll see those templates, and they're only $97 to buy those pre-done for you. And I think there's even a bonus one, right? Like, I think it's I think we threw that
there's
in.
5 of them too. And so, like, basically, if you wanted to skip right, watching through the VSLs, plucking your hooks, basically putting all this stuff into ChatGPT, formatting it all, basically what we just rush to do, you can just basically buy those templates that are already done that we've made for you guys. So, like, they're literally completely done, just waiting for your hop link. So if any of those funnels that you guys saw today, you're like, okay, I definitely want to go promote that offer, or honestly run all 4. They're literally sitting there waiting for you in a bundle. So, it's basically comes down to time. Do you want to spend, watch what we just did, which again is very easy to do, but like, if you want to just start right now and like literally right after this, like, have those 4 done for you, where you just copy and paste your hop link in and then you start running, then that's the benefit of obviously going with Accelerator, but then going with these premium templates. And I believe that the 4 offers, or the offers that we have: Live Pure, Wealth DNA Code, Pro Denim, and Menno Rescue, which is honestly, guys, they're great offers right now. They're a couple. Menno Rescue is actually surging up the marketplace. It's a newer offer, but we've been watching it, the Gravity Store is starting to tick up. It's a great one to jump on if you're looking to get in before it's saturated, before everyone else does. That's a really hot new one that we got fresh from our affiliate team, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. So yeah, thanks for coming along with this challenge and this fun thing. It really is a blast to get to show off this tool. It's so quick and easy to build pages like this. And Steph, thanks for putting up with us and
Thanks
and
for
hosting the
showing
whole
all
thing.
of this. This was really awesome.
Cool. Well, yeah. Thanks everybody, and we'll have buttons for, I think, both people who already bought Accelerator. If you already bought Accelerator and you're watching this webinar, there's gonna be 2 buttons on the page that this lives on. So look for the button if you've already purchased Accelerator. We'll have a button for you to buy those templates if you just want the templates. If you haven't bought Accelerator, use the button that says I haven't bought Accelerator and I want to get started. So we'll have both of those on the page for you to get started and take advantage of that deal.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, guys. That was fun. That was a blast. Always fun to build funnels live.
All right. Bye.